The next item on the agenda comes under new business. It's a company performance agreement, and Kathy Scott is here to present this to the council.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Back in 2006, the city of Roanoke Rapids applied for and received One North Carolina grant funds from the state of North Carolina on behalf of Halifax Linen. And as a part of that One North Carolina Fund grant, there were certain performance requirements by the company to be made to receive the grant funds. And let me just give a little bit of summary just so you're up to date. There was $81,000 awarded to Halifax Linen. This is the One North Carolina Fund, which is an incentive fund by the state of North Carolina for an expansion that Halifax Linen was undertaking at the time. The company had 136 existing permanent full-time jobs at the time, and they committed to create 81 new permanent full-time jobs as a result of that expansion, plus invest $1.6 million in additional taxable investment in the city of Roanoke Rapids. And if you'll recall, there's documentation that 46 jobs have been created by the company, but they've run into a problem given the current state of the economy in completing their job creation commitment. Once the economy turns around, they're confident that they can meet the job creation commitment of 81 jobs, so they're a little bit short. And we have asked the state of North Carolina for an extension for the One North Carolina Fund performance requirements. And the state of North Carolina has granted that. You have those documents in front of you. And none of the initial terms of the agreement have been changed, just only the time frame that the company has provided to create the jobs, which is to February 28, 2010. So I'm here tonight to request that City Council approve this amendment to the company performance agreement to give this company additional time to create these jobs.
Okay, thank you. Does any council member have any questions for Kathy?
And again, they have created 46 jobs.
Yes, sir. Documented and paid.
Of the 1.6, they've already did the expansion.
There is some additional expansion. I checked the tax records. It looks like about $900,000 in additional investments been made. But they will add additional equipment and reach the final leg of their job creation commitment once the economy rebounds.
Anyone else have any questions? Okay, there being no questions, the action requested by the council is to consider a motion to approve an amendment to the company performance agreement and authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute the document.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we approve the request that we have been asked.
Second.
Yep. Go ahead.
No, John, I was just saying
Okay.
John seconded it second.
Is there any more? I have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, and the ayes carry. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
The next item on the agenda is a budget amendment for the COPS Hiring Recovery Program. The Roanoke Rapids Police Department has received a non-matching grant from the United States Department of Justice for COPS Hiring Recovery Program to hire one police officer. This grant, awarded as $119,925, will cover salaries and benefits for officers for 3 years, after which the city will need to continue funding for at least 1 year. A budget amendment for this grant has been prepared for your consideration. Chief Hinton is here to present this item. Chief?
Mayor, Council, as you stated, we just want to make you aware that we've received a grant from the U.S. Department of Justice for the COPS Hiring Recovery Program to pay salary and benefits for one officer for our police department in the amount of $119,925. It will cover salary and benefits for one officer for 3 years. It's a non-matching grant. No city money is needed on it.
Okay. Anyone have any questions for the police chief? If not, the action requested by the council, consider a motion to accept the COPS hiring recovery program and to consider a motion to adopt the attached budget.
Mayor, I move to accept the COPS hiring recovery program grant.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, ayes carried. The next motion will be to consider a motion to adopt the attached budget amendment.
Mayor, I move to adopt the attached budget amendment.
Okay. Okay, I have a motion and a second to consider a motion to adopt the attached budget amendment. Is there any discussion? There being no discussion, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, and the ayes carried. Next item on the agenda is a July finance report.
Mayor and Council, good evening again. The finance report is attached for your review. The July statement is there. If there are any questions, Melinda's here, the finance director, to assist you there. Just want to keep in mind that, July is the beginning of a fiscal year, and a lot of bills come due in July. A lot of payments, kind of the front end of insurance premiums, those sort of things. So it's a pretty heavy month in that regard. And we're still on a good line for the budget year and feel good about where we are so far. But if you have any questions, we'll be happy to address those.
Yeah, thank you, Paul. Anyone have any questions for the manager? Okay, we have no public comments, no other business at this time. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.